Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Marty Richards with Richland Center Tourism here once again with our Why Do We Call It Wednesday. So today is a little disingenuous because we are at the depot in Richland Center, which is our visitors center. We're not open right now because of COVID-19 concerns, but look for us to be open to the general public in the near future as soon as we reasonably can. And the reason we call it the depot, I think most people know, that is where the train used to stop. Now, a lot of visitors that come here, I am here typically on a Friday at least and try to be open during that time frame. But a lot of visitors come and kind of see the depot sitting here, and it's like, where's the railroad line? Well, the railroad line used to basically encompass all of State Highway 14 here, and this was the rail yard. And we have a really cool treat with us today, though. We're going to get a little history from Sandy Homb. Sandy's dad, Vern, was the station master and worked for the railroad for many, many years. We know more than 30 years. So first of all, one of the things I had heard is that when you were a child, and you have brothers and sisters?
Only
just
sisters.
6
girls.
6 girls. Oh my gosh. Now I know why your dad kept working that long. Okay.
Right.
Hey, I raised 3 daughters. My wife and I raised 3 daughters. And we had 4 German and Swiss exchange students that were female too. So we kind of made sure they were all female. And so I've been there. I know. But had a blast. So Vern, though, used to bring the family here after school, right? You'd come here. That was the after-school program, so to speak.
We would walk here many times. We'd walk here after school and sit and do our homework, wait for Dad to finish work, and then he would drive us home.
Oh, neat. So there was one little feature of the railroad, though, the depot, that you were telling me.
We didn't like so much.
Yeah.
Coming into the new space, the new visitor centers, there's 2 lovely restrooms there. And when we were kids, the bathroom was only something we used in case of an emergency because the toilet was not white. It was brown to black, and it was not anything you ever wanted to really walk into if you could avoid it. So it was one of those that you pulled the chain
of, sure.
The top. I
Yep.
think they call that the crapper.
Yep.
I think that's
Yep.
what it was.
Yep, that's right. Wow. Well, but not surprising, actually.
Well, the bathroom's much nicer now.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for that plug. So, Vern, your dad was here. Do you remember what years he was actually station master here?
Dad came here in 1957. I was born in 1958.
Okay.
And he got the abolishment of his job papers on February 29th, 1980.
Wow.
So 57 to 80.
1957 to 1980.
80. And he started working for the railroad in 1947 when he got home from the war.
Wow. So long time with the railroad, and during that time he did just a masterful job of collecting items. So just share a little bit of that information.
Some of the things we brought, when they closed the station in 1979, 1980, the deep Milwaukee Road told Dad they were closing, they were filing bankruptcy, and he said, what do I do with the things? And they said, leave it, take it, throw it away, we don't care. So he brought the contents of the depot have been at our home since 1980, and his telegraph and bug that he bought in, 1946, 1947, he bought from a widow of a deceased railroad worker. That's there. The scale that he used to measure things, the signs that were in the building. There's a picture, a large picture, almost 5 feet wide, that says 4 of a kind. It's 4 steam engines from the Milwaukee Road, and it was in every Milwaukee Road depot across the country. They had that same picture. You can find it, you can buy it now, at antique shops. That's been in our family room all these years since 1980.
So really, we're very thankful to Sandy and to the family, the Homb family, the whole family, for the loan of items that you've given to Richland County's History Room at the Brewer Library. And then also, when we are able to be open regularly, you'll be able to come and see these items as well. Essentially, literally, with the items you gave us, we can literally set the depot up as if you were walking into a train depot in the 60s or 70s. I mean, timetables, everything.
Record books, receipts from the 1800s, pictures of the first locomotive being brought to Richland Center by oxen and mules, horses.
So it's not much of a why do we call it that, but more of an informational, hey, when we're able to really be open to the general public, I encourage that you come down to the depot and check it out. Also, when the Richland County History Room can be open, they will have a nice display of those items as well. So Sandy, for everybody, I really thank you and your family for sharing those items with us.
You're welcome. We're very excited to have it back.
So, thanks again, folks. Remember, share our videos. You know, liking them is great. I like to be liked. I do have a frail ego, but really what we're looking for is if you could share the videos, that helps us get word out to everybody across the country and even internationally of the jewel that we have here, and now some really cool railroad memorabilia that you too will be able to see. For Richland Center Tourism and Sandy Homb, thank you for joining us. Have a great afternoon.